As you can already tell, I'm back home from Storm 2019. I just want to give a shout out to Stephen Lowe and Vincent Kim of Storm X League for putting on such an amazing event. They both worked really hard and put up with a lot of BS to even make this happen. And to the rest of the Storm and CEO staff for all your hard work, you know who you are. Also shouts to all the competitors, the friends, old and new, who I got to see and meet this weekend. The dance game community, you're all wonderful people and the reason that I keep on going. Now with all that out of the way, I just want to say that I had a blast at my first Storm, my first CEO. Every single day there was just absolute insanity. From the tournament, the beach, the late night cabana parties, everything went by so fast. It's all a blur by now and I just didn't want it to end yet. So kind of an aside, an unfortunate accident happened when I was transferring my videos to my PC. The SD card reader I was using was really flaky, constantly disconnecting itself during my transfers. And eventually it decided it had enough and it would just not read my card anymore. I was freaking out. Like, there was no way that this was happening again. Just my luck, right? I got up to a round where my matches in DDRA were taking place and it decided to just cut me off there completely. I was scrambling to find some tool that would help me recover all the footage. Eventually I found something and I just had to pay for some program to get almost everything back, but I couldn't get everything back. I was missing everything from after the ITG finals, which means losing the group photo meetup, the walk to get over there, a lot of great shots where everyone was gathered together. Probably the most important piece I wanted to capture in order to create the kind of recap video that I wanted to make just completely vanished because of unreliable technology. And I was utterly devastated. I searched for days to find something that could possibly recover the footage, but there was nothing that could get everything. Just something that could get most of it, which I suppose is better than nothing, but still it kills me that I lost such important shots. But maybe I can try to paint a picture here. Getting to the meetup was an adventure in itself. We went out from the venue, followed this group, and they had the great idea to just cut across the lawn and across the street to the Hilton, which was like 4 lanes of traffic separated by an island. We managed to get across alive, thankfully. And by the time we got there, everybody I recognized was there, all gathered around the clock tower. It was just a bright and positive energy. Everyone looked like they were having a great time. When it was time to take the photo, we got a few shots in. There was a videographer from CEO there. They had us do a chant for Team Liquid. I think it was to celebrate Hungrybox's win on Melee. But anyway, check out the group photo here. You can see I'm in the corner somewhere right there. And big thanks to Lucas Lohman and David Nelson for taking the photo. Really appreciate the work that you guys put in there. Oh, and I also lost my tournament performance retrospective, which isn't a big deal because I can just explain that right now. As far as my tournament performance goes, I only entered DDRA and In the Groove. I didn't make it as far as I would have wanted in either, but I don't think I had a single match that I really felt bad about. And I'm usually really hard on myself about this stuff. I tied for 17th in DDRA, 3rd place in my pool, just missing making top 16. and I made it to my second pool in ITG before I got shut out 0-3. In DDR, I had a bye first round and then won my first match, and then I had to play against Packrob, and I got knocked down into losers. By that time, I had a scheduling conflict where my pool got delayed so much that I had to play both DDR and In the Groove matches at the same time. So I was being pulled back and forth. In my ITG matches, I played against Omid, T-Swag, and Stevie. In a round robin, I managed to take one song off Omid, but I lost the match to a couple of really close rounds. The match between me and Stevie was super close. We had a song end with a one excellent difference, but I couldn't take any songs off of them. And then with T-Swag, I got bopped. I didn't have any idea what songs we were playing in our set, but I just did what I could, and GG's to all of you. Having to switch modes of timing on the fly was really tough for me. It was just messing with me so much. Going back to DDR after I finished my matches with ITG, I had so much trouble finding the timing again. I was pretty much panicking after I lost the first song in my first losers match. I just couldn't lock it in at all. Thankfully though, song and chart knowledge gave me the edge in the next two songs and won me that match. It took me another match or so for me to really dial in on the timing. I was basically fighting for my life to get through that losers bracket. In my next match, I remember getting to around 200 combo-ish on May Expert with a marvelous full combo, and everyone was losing it, including me. And I finally made it to losers finals to go against Packrob after he lost his winners finals match against ITG Alex. Our set was Kurokami, Hinabita version, the DDR 14, Possession 20th Anniversary Mix, and Vanessa. Getting through the first song, Kurokami, I could feel my timing coming back. I ended up with 10 perfects versus his 16. I finally felt like I had a chance, though I was decidedly beat on Possession 20th. I was just dead tired by the time I got to Vanessa. I put everything I had into Possession 20th and it wasn't even close. Vanessa, it was the last song of the night and I had to put everything I had into that one song. I just had to make sure that I could maintain my MA with all this fatigue. Of course, I didn't end up winning that one, but it was a close one. It was much closer than our match on Possession 20th, maybe about like 30 or 40 EX difference. I just slipped up too many times from being so tired. But what matters is that I gave it everything I had, no regrets, and that was it for me in the tournament. Anyway, Storm at CEO 2019, had a fantastic time with everyone. It was great seeing the dance game community and the fighting game community sharing the same space at such a major event. And I hope we can keep this going so that competitive dance games can come back stronger than ever before. Now that I'm back, after that experience, I'm all fired up to play again. I really want to get myself to a point where I can top 16 a major tournament like that in a field of killers. I was gonna give myself some time to recoup before I get back on the grind again, but I ended up playing a session the day after I got back. And I also had a long A20 session recently. So much for taking the time to recoup, but maybe the last couple of days is enough rest for me. But by next year, I hope that I'll be seeing a lot of progress with my skill. And I think that does it for my tournament retrospective. I'm still super bummed about missing that footage, but I hope you enjoyed what I still had. I'll be putting all that together in a series of videos soon, so please look forward to more videos from me. I've got match videos, and I've got a vlog that I still want to put together just to show you what it was like being at Storm CO 2019. Please look forward to it. But until then, I will see you next time. Seriously see this right now. Holy crap.
Bitch, get ready to get your ass torn into 5 pieces.
So if you want to kick me out, that's fine. However, you have not given me proper time to actually evacuate the situation or evaluate the situation. He was like, oh, I guess you're right, but you gotta leave me. The food's gotta get ate, you know? So